Assalamu alaikum students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing well. So, welcome back to computer class. I hope you all are enjoying computer learning with me. Here is your chapter number 1, parts of computer, and part of second part of this chapter. In the first chapter, I explain you about input processing and output with live our daily life example, the how computers input processing and output work, and that way only in real life also we use input processing and output for different purpose. So in this chapter I'm going to explain you about parts of a computer. So let's begin it. Parts of a computer. There are main four parts: monitor, keyboard, mouse, and CPU. This main we have to learn in this chapter about these four main parts in this video. So let's begin. Parts of a computer. A computer has four main parts which helps in performing the IPO cycle. IPO means input, processing, output cycle. Each and every time this cycle continuously work in a computer system. Each and every time we have to give input to a computer, the CPU processing on that input, and then afterward it gives you desired output. Clear? So this is called IPO cycle, input processing cycle or output cycle, and computer has a four main parts, and that parts only used for input processing and output. The first main part is keyboard. A keyboard is the most important part of the computer. It has a number of keys only on it. Do you know all one keyboard? Do you see this keyboard anywhere? Yes? So this is a keyboard, and it is most important part of a computer. It has a number of keys on it. 104 keys on this keyboard. Different types of keys, alphabet keys, numbers keys, and different types of keys are there. We enter information and instruction into the computer using the keyboard. Whenever you are going for first cycle input, first step of cycle, IPO cycle is input. That input step performed by keyboard, means by entering information and instruction into the computer. This is called input, and this step performed by using a keyboard. Okay, so input means what? To enter information and instruction into the computer, and that input is performed using a keyboard. Clear? So first step input, which is done by keyboard, and this is first part of a computer system. Now here on your screen you can see monitor. Monitor looks like a TV screen. It is same as looks like same as TV screen, but different is that monitor have four units, like monitor also connected with keyboard, mouse, and CPU, but TV is not connected with keyboard, mouse, or CPU. It works only on your GTPL box and your remote control. Clear? And electricity. But for monitor, you have you want to work with monitor, you have a keyboard, mouse, and CPU, and that all are connected with each other, and that all connected with electricity power also. Now next, it displays the work that we do on a computer. Whatever the work you do on computer, that will display on a monitor screen. A monitor is also known as video. Monitor is also known as video. Video means visual display unit. which visually display unit means which is visually displayed. Whatever you complete, you are doing work in a computer, that is visually displayed with the help of monitor. Either you are entering a word or drawing or any kind of thing you are doing in a computer system, which is visually displayed on a monitor. The information that we see on a monitor is called soft copy, and means that in a monitor the information you are seeing on a is called soft copy. मतलब जो कंप्यूटर में जो आप देखते हो इंफॉर्मेशन को, उसे हम सॉफ्ट कॉपी बोलेंगे. ठीक है. नाउ there are three types of monitor. We are on a second part of computer is monitor, but there are also three types of monitor. One is CRT, means cathode rays tube monitor. CRT monitors are big in size and consume more power. These computers are nowadays you cannot see anywhere. So many years before, okay, so many in 2019 or 20th century, CRT monitor used cathode ray tube, and that also looks like a TV because we used this type of TV in the 19th or 20th century, right? That were no flat TV at that time. It means that time monitor also not flat. This type you can see in a picture, this type of monitor and TV used by people. So this type of monitor is called CRT, means cathode rays tube monitor. CRT monitors are big in size and consume more electricity power. It means that whenever you start using on this type of computer, it consume more power, more electricity power. Clear? It's a take so much electricity bill also with this CRT monitor. Second type of computer is LCD, liquid crystal display monitor. It is a flat type of computer screen that consumes less power. It is in maximum use today. Okay, so nowadays which computer we are using is a LCD type monitor. And what is the full form of it, students? Liquid crystal display monitor. It is a flat type of computer screen. Okay, you can see in the picture there is a flat screen. Okay, and that consume less power also, means whenever you start working on it, it will consume less electricity power, and it is in a maximum use today. We are using this LCD type of monitor. And the third one is LED, means light emitting diode monitor. This monitor have better display. They are thinner and lighter in weight. LCD is also thinner and lighter, but LED is more thinner and lighter than in a weight than the LCD monitor. They use 40% less power than LCD and last longer also. LCD consume less power, but this LED consume 40% less power than the LCD computers. Okay, and it is a last longer, means it is in work for long time without disturbing in between. Okay, so right now also LED light bulb also available. So many human being persons in their house use LED light. Why? Because LED light consume less power, right? And that's why they use LED lights. And that this type of computer also LED monitor screen, which is light emitted diode, and it monitor have a better display also, lighter and thinner in weight, and 40% less power used than the LCD, and last longer, means work for a so long time. Okay, now the third part of computer, CPU. What is the full form of CPU? Central Processing Unit. It is the brain of a computer that controls all the function of computer. We can call CPU as a brain of computer. Just like we have a brain, and what is the work of brain? To remember everything, whatever you learn, that all stored in your brain. Okay, that type of work can be done by CPU, central processing unit. It is the brain of a computer that controls all the function of a computer. It does all calculation and displays the result on the monitor. It can perform calculation of the sums and display the result, means whatever sum you are calculating, and the answer of that sum displayed on a monitor by CPU. So it also store a lots of information in it, just like our brain store whatever you learn before exam, and any other also things that all stored in your brain. Just like that, CPU also store lots of information in it. Now, a CPU is made up of three main parts. Again, just like monitor, CPU also made up of three main parts. They are MU, CU and ALU. What is MU? Memory unit. What does unit do? In this unit, we can store information or data according to our need. The information in the memory can be changed and recalled on the screen when needed. Means memory unit used to store information or data according to our need. Means that we have a small brain and large brain, big brain, large brain, right? Just like that, computer CPU also divide into three parts: memory unit, control unit and arithmetic and logic unit. What CPU do? It divide all works into these three units. जैसे कि अगर कुछ स्टोर करना है तो वो काम सिर्फ और सिर्फ मेमोरी यूनिट ही हैंडल करेगा. It means that whatever you store in a computer system, that stored in a memory unit of CPU. Okay, and whenever you want it back, means recall it back, memory unit only display that data which is stored in it on a monitor screen. The data and the instruction are also stored in a memory unit which are to be processed. जो भी प्रोसेसिंग के लिए आता है डेटा, वो सब भी मेमोरी यूनिट में ही स्टोर होता है. नाउ द सेकेंड यूनिट इज कंट्रोल यूनिट ऑफ CPU. CU. What is the meaning of CU? Is a control unit. The control unit works like a traffic policeman. It controls and manages the working of all the parts of a computer. The work of CU, means control unit, is like a traffic policeman. Traffic policeman handle traffic, right? Just like that, CU control and manages the working of all other parts of a computer. How to other parts of computer working, what is the problem in any part, that all things can be controlled by handled by control unit, means CU. Now the last part of computer is arithmetic and logic unit, which is we called ALU. This unit perform all arithmetic calculation like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. This type of calculation can be done by arithmetic and logic unit. You know very well, in computer system also there is a calculator. Whenever you use that calculator and do addition, subtraction, multiplication or division, that answer will be come from ALU, means arithmetic logic unit. It also performs logical operators like finding greater number, smaller number, greater than equal to number, less than equal to number, or equal to and not equal to number. So arithmetic operation can be performed, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, and logical operations also can be performed by arithmetic logic unit. So these are three parts of CPU: MU, CU and ALU. Okay, now let's move on the fourth part of computer system, which is a mouse. A mouse is a pointing device. It is connected to the CPU by a cable. Each and every part is connected with CPU only. Either it is monitor, keyboard or mouse. That all parts will you have to connect with a CPU. What mouse can do? A mouse usually has two buttons on it. You can see in a picture, purple and blue. These are two buttons. So usually mouse has two buttons on it. When we move mouse with our hand, a pointer on the screen moves in the same directions. Do you all are aware with mouse? You move your mouse with your hand, pointer in the monitor also start moving. It is used to point, select and move any object on a screen. किसी भी ऑब्जेक्ट या आइकन को सिलेक्ट करना है, मूव करना है एक जगह से दूसरे जगह पे, या फिर पॉइंट आउट करना है. दैट ऑल थिंग कैन बी डन बाय माउस. It also helps to draw picture. Keyboard is not used for drawing in a computer system. If you want to draw picture in a computer, you have to use mouse. With the help of mouse only you can draw picture. Nowadays mostly the scroll mouse is in use. Scroll mouse means downside there is a one wheel in the center of the two button. ओके उसको स्क्रॉल करोगे सो माउस पॉइंटर मूव होगा. अपने हाथ को मूव करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. ओके एंड द लास्ट पार्ट इज प्रिंटर. अ प्रिंटर प्रिंट्स द इंफॉर्मेशन फ्रॉम अ कंप्यूटर ऑन टू अ पेपर. वॉट एवर, जैसे यहाँ पे आपको दिख रहा है कंप्यूटर स्क्रीन पे एक कार्टून है. ये कार्टून ड्राइंग बनाया है वो मुझे पेपर पे चाहिए. सो विद द हेल्प ऑफ प्रिंटर आई कैन टेक दिस पिक्चर on paper. Okay, and the output printed on a paper is called hard copy. कंप्यूटर के अंदर जो दिख रहा है पिक्चर वो सॉफ्ट कॉपी है, लेकिन जो प्रिंट होके पेपर पे आएगा उसे क्या बोलेंगे? हार्ड कॉपी. द आउटपुट कैन बी आइदर इन अ ब्लैक एंड वाइट और इन अ कलर. जैसे आपको ये दिख रहा है कि दिस इज अ कलर प्रिंट, मीन्स सेम colors also in a monitor screen and on a paper, means this is a color print. And black and white print means there is no color, only black and white color is there. Okay, so output either can be in a black and white color. What makes a computer powerful? कौन सी ऐसी चीज़ है जो कंप्यूटर को पावरफुल बनाती है? सो फर्स्ट इज स्पीड. A computer works very fast and can do large number of calculations quickly. It works very faster. Reliability. Computers are quite reliable. They do not make any mistake. Storage. A computer can store a large amount of data which can be used anytime. Versatility. A computer can perform variety of tasks and is used in almost all field. Everywhere it is used. So that's why computer is versatile. Accuracy. A computer always gives a correct result. Mistakes are normally done from a user side. Means what? अगर हम मिस्टेक करेंगे कंप्यूटर में तो कंप्यूटर मिस्टेक करके देगा, लेकिन अगर आपने करेक्ट एंड मिस्टेक बिना का कुछ भी इनपुट किया है तो कंप्यूटर उसमें कभी मिस्टेक नहीं करेगा. इट गिव्स यू ऑलवेज करेक्ट आंसर. डिलीजेंस. अ कंप्यूटर कैन वर्क फॉर लॉन्ग आवर्स विदाउट गेटिंग अ टायर्ड. ह्यूमन बीइंग कैन बी टायर्ड बट कंप्यूटर नॉट. मल्टीटास्किंग. A computer can do many tasks at the same time. Not only one task, it can perform many tasks at the same time. This makes a computer powerful. Now here is some disadvantage of computer also. A computer is a useful learning tool, but it has some disadvantages, which are as follows. Zero IQ. Intelligent questions. IQ means intelligent quotient. A computer does not have any IQ. It has a brain, but IQ नहीं है. Okay? और its own intelligence means उसकी खुद का IQ नहीं है. By mistake, if you enter the incorrect input, it will give you the result. How? Wrong result. इट मीन्स दैट बाय मिस्टेक अगर आपने गलत इनपुट दे दिया कंप्यूटर में, तो आंसर भी मतलब जो भी आप आउटपुट या रिजल्ट मिलेगा वो भी कंप्यूटर के पास से कैसा मिलेगा, इनकरेक्ट मिलेगा, मीन्स रॉन्ग मिलेगा. सो इट हैव नो IQ. Health. Working on a computer for long hour could be affect your eyesight. लॉन्ग टाइम के लिए आप कंप्यूटर पे बैठ के काम करोगे तो आपकी आई साइट पे इफेक्ट करता है. इवन इट कुड ऑल्सो बिकम द कॉज ऑफ ओबेसिटी. ओबेसिटी मीन्स यू कैन बिकम अ फैट by whenever you use long hours on a computer system. Then so it also cause some because of the cause of obesity also. Electricity. A computer depends on electricity and cannot work for a long time without it. अगर जैसे ही इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पावर कट हो गया कंप्यूटर भी बंद हो जाएगा. सो इट ओनली डिपेंड्स ऑन इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, और इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पे लॉन्ग टाइम के लिए वो वर्क नहीं कर सकता है. एंड द फोर्थ डिसएडवांटेज इज कॉस्टली. इट इज़ अ कॉस्टली डिवाइस. मैक्सिमम 30 to 35,000 one computer price is there in a market. Means 30 to 35,000 is very costly, right? So computer is a costly, and this is the disadvantage of computer. So here our chapter number 1 going to over. I hope you enjoyed learning this whole chapter with part 1 and part 2. Today I'm going with this video one PDF file for your exercise. I'm requesting you all that write down that exercise from PDF with neat and clean handwriting and with pencil only, and without making spelling mistake. Next time I will come with new chapter of your computer subject. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye everyone.